The third reason that we know that God exists is in the person of Jesus Christ. Well, how is that? In 2013, several different organizations did studies to try to find out who is the most influential person in all history. And after several people threw in, their ideas, Google got into the game, and Google said, look, we're the masters of data. We'll tell you objectively who the most influential person in history is. So they calculated there have been 129 million books written in the history of the world. And then they searched the content of those 129 million books. What is the person that is talked about the most in the 129 million books of history? Well, they found in 40% of those books talked about the person of Jesus Christ. That was 3 times as many as the second most commonly described person. Then they looked at, well, how about today? Just look at who gets the most Google searches around the world. Is there one name that stands out? And actually there is. That every single month to this date, that Jesus Christ is searched by over 25 million people around the world every month. That's more than double the second most common search name. And so overwhelmingly and objectively, Jesus is the most influential person in all history. Well, why is that? Because Jesus claimed to be God and backed it up. So Jesus proves that God exists by being God in the flesh who came. Well, how can you believe that a person could possibly be God? Well, Jesus backed it up with his miracles. See, oftentimes we falsely believe that many people through history have done miracles. No one has ever done miracles like Jesus, where Jesus walked on water, where he calmed the sea, where he healed thousands of people from all kinds of different diseases. But the ultimate proof that Jesus had is he did something that no one in all human history has ever done. Well, what was that? April 7th, 30 AD, Jesus died on the cross in front of 250,000 people. It was one of the most public executions of all history. And then, on Sunday, April 9th, 30 AD, Jesus was the only person in human history to rise from the dead and then prove it. So he didn't just come that one day. Over the next 40 days, Jesus appeared to hundreds upon hundreds of people to prove that he had lived after he died. Well, what human being could do that? Only God. And so Jesus proves that God is real because he's God himself, and he proved it through his miracles and through his rising from the dead.